Hello traders, welcome to episode 320. TA with me, Mitch Ray. Could be doing anything, but you're here. For that I'm quite grateful. Awesome. Wow. I have not stopped working since the stream ended abruptly again on another freeze, right? Another PC freeze. But hey, I pulled the plug, made an executive decision. Where I once had 7 monitors, I now have 4. Okay. If you want to take a look at sucks, man. No more monitors, man. It's unfortunate, but hey, man, what are you gonna do? With death comes life. I have 2 27-inch curved monitors above me. Got another one coming in, and soon I'll probably invest in a really nice 4K curved 27-inch monitor to replace this one right here, the main one. So I think that was causing all the instability, man. They were, all 3 of those were hooked up to USB. They had to be. There was no other way to do it with the SLI. So choices were made, and it's for the good of the stream. So thanks for your patience. I think we're okay now. I think we're okay. So Bitcoin though, kept running up a little bit. I think we got as high as 3,500, 34.77. And now we're at 34.42, so sold off some. That's okay. Whatever, man. The entry 1414 was hit. This could take a while, so don't just be like, just because we hit entry, oh my god, man, this could take literally like a week, okay, or more to play out. This is a slower time scale, so just understand that for us to hit targets, it could be a minute, okay, but we could even come back down, double bottom, whatever. Just have an open mind when it comes to where we go now, as long as we don't fall below the 1618, which is at 32.32. Got a good shot of Bitcoin running to the upside, at least temporarily. Okay, XRP has kind of led the charge in that way, right? Up 11% yesterday, now up still like 2%. Ran up and hit that 200 MA on the 4-hour chart. So great on XRP, double bottoming from that. Crap, can't remember the date. We'll look at it though. So that's it, man. But yeah, Facebook beat its earnings and it was up 8% after hours. But talking to Larley, kind of weird. Read the article. Just weird. We're gonna look at it real quick. Just kind of open things up, okay? Y'all just pay attention here. It has been a tumultuous day for Facebook and its investors after Apple revoked the company's iOS enterprise developer certificates due to damning revelations about Facebook bribing teens into supplying the company with reams of personal data, which it is believed to have used to improve its ad micro-targeting and keeps tabs on its rivals. That is a very, very long run-on sentence. This news and the slight hit to Facebook stock that followed was soon followed by a solid earnings report, which sent Facebook shares higher. And after our trading, we're talking about 8%. But employees at Facebook's office may have been distracted from all the goings-on Wednesday, today. Why? Because Apple's ban reportedly unleashed chaos inside Facebook headquarters as employees suddenly found it impossible to open the company's internal apps on their iPhones, according to Business Insider. All right. So what happened was Facebook's thousands of employees are reportedly unable to use the company's internal iOS apps after it was caught running a data gathering research app that violated Apple's developer policies. Dude, that's like significant news. All right. Apple said on Wednesday that it revoked Facebook's certificates, giving it access to special enterprise programs that companies can use to distribute internal apps. Just read this, man. Okay. Well, that has made for a hectic day for Facebook employees. Apple's revocation of Facebook's enterprise certificates hasn't affected the public's ability to download and use the Facebook app on iOS devices. All right. Wow. So yeah, man, there you go. Good job, Facebook. Really doing that. I mean, how does that even happen, right? So anyway, we can look at Facebook, Bookface. Real quick. So up, what is it? Wait a minute, we broke the downsloping trend line, did we not? Yes, we did, and we're rallying from that, okay? Rallying indeed. Daily. Oh, nice move the upside. What? It's not showing me my after hours prices. It's weird, man, unless it's there. Oh, okay, all right, it's already, okay, it's in. All right, this is where we are. Okay, nice. It sometimes doesn't do that. Yeah, we're up 4.32%. Interesting. But at one point, here's the thing. At one point, that's weird. That doesn't make sense. Dude, what is it doing? Okay, after hours, we're up 11.51% when we were at 8 earlier before it closes when I looked at it. Yeah, up $17.32. Currently sitting at 167.74. Good Lord. Goodbye SQs, man. Right at that 200-day moving average. Wow. That's where we are right now. Okay, after hours, just gapping up.
Can you look at $30 a share this month? What does the TA say on this? Get tracked. Drink and be merry.
Is that a joint?
I don't understand, man. I turned down the Mario so hard. I turned it down. It was at 78%. I turned it down to 50%. I don't know why it would be so loud still. Can anyone notice if the decibels even went down at all? That doesn't make sense. But Magic Carver Rat, thanks for the 420 contribution, man. Kanks. Kanks, dude. Yeah, we'll look at Alibaba mine. All right. Because Alibaba had a splendid day. All right, so let's fib here. We already fibbed? No. All right, so discernible highs, discernible daily highs, right? But from the beginning of the structure of the channel, how about we fib there? If that makes sense. From the high to low, 30% retrace. Us gapping up to 167.74 puts us in an interesting situation where we were, at one time, we had this beautiful upsloping channel. Before we got too close to the sun, we were bouncing out, tanked, ran up one more time, crazy bearish divergence, and then dumped insanely. 215, what was it, 225? No, 218 was all-time highs. So that's going to put us above the golden retrace, 163.37 or so. So that's going to put us right at that area that was once a support. It's going to be used as a resistance now. I wonder if we can break back into that channel. Okay, so good for you. Good for you, Facebook. But hey, man, I just don't know if it's going to hold up there. Is it how much volume is going to come in tomorrow, and are we going to get a breakaway gap where the gap doesn't fill, or will we eventually just bleed out and fill the gap? No telling, man. But dude, these kinds of earning reports coming out, these gaps up, this is good. This is good for the market, at least for the shorter term. Okay, to extend on the rally that we're seeing. Okay. Anyway, Baba man, Alibaba. Talk about a beautiful little double bottom right there, huh? Okay. Dude, that was like alarmingly loud, and I don't know why when I turned down the volume extremely. Okay, so broke out of the ascending burning wedge, dumped, big double bottom, right? A large double bottom, and then we had a short-term, small little double bottom. But guess what? If this is a true double bottom, the neckline of it is right at 168.70, very close. Currently sitting at 166.82, right? Nice big green candle today on a small slight gap up with a decent amount of volume, higher than your average you've seen for 2019 anyway. So Again, just like Apple, you've got Alibaba approaching critical areas of resistance when they were once support. So I wonder how well we will respond to that. You also have the 200-day moving average at 169.83. So all this is a very critical. Maybe add a little alert here. See if we can break above that. Be tremendous, okay? Because that the double bottom, my God. If this bullish market wants to respect a bullish pattern, I'm gonna say it's bullish because if you zoomed in, maybe not for the past 3 months, but zoomed out, it's very, very bullish, right? So Baba could somehow break. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. Big rally, one month long rally. If we can break that, though, the rest of the market could see a measured move. $200 on the dot, man. Okay, so big double bottom. Maybe this is the reversal we were looking for on Baba. Okay. If you look here, we had nice bullish divergence, Class B bullish divergence, right, where you had lows. And then the same lows with higher levels of relative strength in Class B. Okay, you had bearish convergence though on the MACD. So there you go, Major Carburetor. Thanks, dude. Much love. It's been a rough day for me. Very rough, dude. If you watched even a little bit of the day stream, you could understand. My PC froze twice. Now we are good, man. We are as good as I get. I'm so happy. Even though I have 3 less monitors, I'm still very happy. And believe me, this is going to be even better because my monitors on top are now touching. They're the same size. Well, they were the same size before, but they sucked. Okay, this is so much better. All right, what I'm going to do is move my mic over on another table. So it'll come over to the side, and I'll be able to put my 2 monitors here together. So they're all going to be completely touching. And add that, so... very happy. But I mean, in the end, all I was doing was trying to provide y'all with better content. I mean, the quad screen's going to be tough to do now, you know, like the screen capture, other things. Maybe I might dip my feet into like 1 USB monitor, see what happens if I do it. Anyway. What's up, Miss Cantoma, man? Zedzerps, Kang Logan. You're talking about the sequence of numbers, man. The fibs, dude. Do you even fib, bro, man? I think you do. Steve Schmidt says Grateful Dead night. Hey, nah, and unfortunately, it's not really me being Grateful Dead. I don't have any props for it. Okay. I don't have any props. Okay, so maybe need to get some. Okay. Like a tie-dye shirt, and like, I mean, I have the bandanas. I just wear the bandanas, and I don't know. What's up, Jason? JD, P. Millerman, 1G Project. Have you gotten Frostbite yet? Or have the White Walkers invaded yet? 1G Project, let us know. Okay. It's claimed the lives of 12 people so far, this polar vortex. Extreme, man. Very extreme. Hey, Lou Patient. Fairy Shootster, welcome. Hey, Daring Noreen, Hungry Probe. Yeah, we can look at that for you, man. Let's see where this mic is. I can't even work over here anymore. All has to be on this side now. Arthur definitely saw a dead show in the 80s. Boom. What's up, Peter Walker? You lost your headphones, man? Dude, just go get a Walkman. Alright, be good. Well, Brent, man, what's the ticker, dude? Let me know. So I'm just kind of behind. What's up, Vizon? I guess the lights on Twitch aren't working, but I don't think we're going to have like 1 or 2 people on Twitch anyway. Hey, Alex. Zed, you like the jacket, man? I don't know. I feel like just the white or the cream was 80s kind of, right? Did people wear this kind of in the 80s, like the, you know, the shirt with the whatever? Okay, nice, it works. Sweet. Very cool. My IT guy messed up my Viking helm. It's a little crooked now. Alright. USB monitor, no good. Yeah, but it shouldn't be no good. It shouldn't make my stream not work, right? So, but evidently it did. What's up, Mike S? XRP though, exactly. All right. Yeah, speaking of, we literally bypassed Ethereum and XRP. I'm sorry. We'll go to Ethereum and then repel the Kang of the day. Okay, just down sloping, right? We were at once using that 25 as a little resistance, then finally bullishly engulfed and broke back above it. So we're back in the between the 25 and the heart line. And what are we doing? We ran up and wicked off the 50 moving average. Come on, man. But it's not Ethereum's fault. Blame Bitcoin. Okay, just give it time. But right for now, from a high to low, you're probably making a 50% retrace. Really not that special. But from the high that makes the most sense here, discernible swing high from January 14th, right? To I'm sorry, from the low to high, fib extension 1618. But again, I would just fib it like this, where you have this high, minor high to minor low, 50% retrace. Okay, because look, at the end of the day, if it just makes a lower high, lower prices soon, right? Go figure, right? So not much has changed on Ethereum. Someone I know said they were long at these areas, and it was like, well, if you think about it like this, it's kind of low risk, yeah, because I mean you've been selling off incessantly since January 5th. You were at a critical support and you were showing ever so slight bullish divergence. This is not saving because my PC keeps freezing before my stream ends. So yeah, that Class B, it was almost Class B, it really was Class A. It was slightly upsloping. Okay, so had a little bit of divergence at the support at the 1618, and we popped, right? So whoever that was is a little bit, they're in the green right now, so good for them. And people that took the entry on the Gartley also in the green. That's it, man. Remember, between the 20 and 50 moving average is what we call the equilibrium zone for our candles. As long as you're using that 50 and 20 as resistance, you know your trend is not looking good. It's looking bearish. So until we break above the 50 convincingly and hold above it, and until that 20 moving average bullishly crosses over the 50, where the 20 is on top of the 50, you can tell we're still just downtrending, right? Downtrending. You can see the moving average are down sloping. You want them to be up sloping. And when momentum is shifting, you see those moving averages curl back around to the upside and they start crossing over bullishly. And when you're in a bull trend, you want to have the 20 above the 50, above the 200. This is what you want to look at bullishly, okay? We're not getting that. So this very well could sell off again. Whatever. Okay, cool.
Hey Ray. Is it just my PC or the stream video quality is having some issues? Anyway, I am just curious if you are bullish or bearish Bitcoin short term. Thank you.
ATA Learner, thanks for the $4 contribution, man. On my side, looks extremely good. Are you talking about the actual webcam side? Or are you talking about whatever? Talking about the actual whole stream? Let me know what you think, man. Because if you think there's something wrong with the webcam, that's hilarious, and I love it, dude. Yeah, chat, please chime in, give some updates on the video quality. I just don't know, man. Okay, thanks. But Bitcoin, for now, I guess we'll go up. We'll go back, man. Thanks again for the 4, Mr. TA Learner. And just kind of reiterate the analysis I've done time and time again for like a week or 2 weeks now. It's just every day we're just waiting. We finally got it. Now we're waiting more. We got our entry. Now we wait. It's just the swing trader's life, right? 90% of trading, waiting, right? So anyway, this is a bullish pattern. Okay, let me pull it up for you, Mr. TA Learner. Okay, and I don't know. I'm trying to work with Jalen on this, but if anyone else can help me, please hit me up in Discord. I'm trying to learn how to. I want it to be like this, where I have a black screen, okay, a black background, and I just want to have my webcam, the ticker at the bottom, and a black screen. And on the black screen, when I'm in an editor, I can edit candles, make them different sizes and all that, and actually make the chart patterns myself in-house. And anytime someone's asking about a pattern or something like that, and I'm educating, I can just click on my stream deck and click on whatever scene I want of whatever pattern I want, and we can go there and talk about it, right? I just want to learn how to edit that, do it myself, so I can just do whatever I want, right? And So anyway, if anyone has a recommendation on what kind of editor to use, obviously the most cost efficient is going to be helpful to me. But, sorry, this is why I'm bringing this up, because I'm going to Google right now to type in Bullish Gartley pattern so I can show people what's going on. Okay. Okay. Should be good. I'm just looking for a best of one. Okay, man. I guess we'll use one and then we'll go to where's mine? Where's the one from the book? It's the best. There we go. All right. Here you go, dude. Here you go. All right, so Bullish Gartley, Mr. TA Learner. Why do we think we're somewhat bullish on this? Right here. Okay. So, what happens, right? What happens? From X day, we have an impulse. Nothing happens. That just gives us our X day, right? It could be anything. It could be as high as it wants, whatever. But when we retrace, it's important, okay? It's important we retrace about 60% of the way, 61% of the way. We 59.5. Give me a break, dude. I could just be like, okay, man, we'll bring it down to the wick. We just use the candle. So it is 60% retrace. Meets that criteria. We have a run up, okay, from B to C. Okay. So from B to C. All right, from A to B. Retrace between 382 and 88.6%, okay, of the way. Okay, we retraced 82.6% of the way. Okay, between the 382 and the 886. Perfect. And then we sold off, right? We sold off. What do we have to have? We have to have this 78% retrace. What do we get? Literally 78% retrace. But also, from B to C, from B to C, we must retrace between 127% and 161.8% of the way. So from B to C, we hit the 1414, which it's a very formidable, somewhat conservative entry for a Gartley. 1272 you can enter at, but we busted right through that 1272. All right, so the 1414 was hit, and now we're riding, and there's always the slight chance we could run down and hit the 1618, which is 3232. It's not plotted right now. We don't need it. It's not relevant because we're looking for targets now because we hit our entry. Okay, so targets from a C to D, from the high to low. You're looking for a 382, which is 3633, 3814, excuse me. You know, 60%, and then your 1272 at 4314. This is the pipe dream. This is the one where it's like, if this ushered in the beginning of a new trend, that's why the 1272 is the third target. Okay, because it's the one where you're catching the windfall. Okay, the windfall after incessant selling.
Bring back them 80's BTC. When subs and I were kings, no PC freezes, and monitors didn't matter.
80's BTC. What is BTC in the 80s, Don Johnson, man? Thanks so much for the $20 contribution, man. That boy good. Good and terrible. Thanks, Don Johnson. See, my generation, though, we're more like Oolong Johnson, man. Oolong Johnson. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? We'll look at it for just a second for the people from the 80s for real. Okay. Oolong Johnson. Oolong Johnson, man. Okay, this is what Oolong Johnson is. We'll just do it for 15 seconds. Fair use, I have no idea. Okay, pause the music, stop the music. If you don't know Oolong Johnson, you're about to. Okay, 80s peoples, welcome to the future. Oolong Johnson. Okay. Just doing that for the algos. Okay, man. That's your Oolong Johnson. Olon Johnson was talking to another cat. That's what it was. I don't. Maybe this was Don Johnson and this was Olon Johnson. Okay, we'll never know. Thanks, Don, man, for the 20, dude. Thanks. So, TA Learner, man, I know we went a little too long on the contribution, but hey, man, you're learning. We're we're all trying to learn together, man. All right, making sense of this crazy TA world. Whew. Have I ever drank Bailey's from a chute? DH, no, I have not. Have you? I think it's probably a pop culture reference anyway. Okay. Black tea, man. Keep it coming. The black tea, man. It's gonna say here, one day, Irwin, coffee, and then down here it's gonna say tea. Not really, but you get it. It's whatever they want. I'm just a Joe Schmo consumer. All right. What in the world are you talking about, CryptoCotter? You got something on Discord you could send so I could see what that is, dude? So we can 80 G's Faraday wave. Come on, dude.
I pity the fool that doesn't respect ITA.
Mr. T's. T. Thanks, Mr. T. See, I know Mr. T more so than others. I know him as Clubber Lang, okay? I didn't really understand or know him much until I saw Rocky 3. And that was how I got to know Mr. T as a real bad antagonist. And I didn't like him, okay? I haven't liked him really ever since. But I know he was a good guy in the A-Team and stuff, right? So, you know, first impressions are very important, right? People come in here and it's 80s and they see the screen blurry and they're like, what's this guy? This guy's stupid, man. And they turn it off and they never come back. It's like, man, it's just a 1 week thing. Okay, then one day a month after that. So remember what's going to happen on Mr. D. Thanks again for 20, dude. Thanks, dude. Much love. I don't know many of his quotes. You just named the quote I knew of his, okay?
This is a decent buy spot then. Just double checking if I understood right. Thank you, Lord Ray. Keep up the fantastic streams.
TA Learning, thanks for the $4 contribution, man. I really appreciate that. Get him a body bag. Well, you kind of missed the best entry, the lowest risk entry. At this point, man, like it could come, like I'm saying, it could come back down and back test 33, 42, whatever, or break below to 1618. So if let's just say that the trade setup played out, all targets were hit, we became kings for real. This whole thing, the whole market turned around because of the Bullish Gartley. Okay, hey, harmonics can definitely act as reversal patterns, bullish or bearish. Okay, don't forget that. But if it did work out, risk to rewards skewed more so than it would have been. I mean, we're up, you know, over $100 from entry at this point on Bitcoin. But hey, whatever. It's not day trading here; it's swing trading. And I mean, look, really, it's tough because, like, where do you set your stop in this situation? Do you set it really, really tight? But what if it sells off some and then gets a 50% minor retrace and then pumps again? Like, all right, if you set your stop up like way down here, then you remember the 1618 is at 32.32, so you can't really have a stop below that. Jeez, man, that's like way down here. So all of a sudden, like, where do you set your stop up? It's always tough answering those questions when you've already hit entry and you've already started running a little bit. You're just going to be dealing with higher risk, lower reward. That's it. Higher risk, lower reward. So trying to make it happen, I don't know, man, because you run up like that, again, selling off could very well happen. And here's the thing, like, you don't really want to be going with anything under 2 to 1. Most people do, like, a lot of people are okay with 2 to 1. On reward to risk, but I like 3 to 1. But right here, I guess it's like 4 to 1 reward to risk. But again, the selling off could happen. You make a higher low at an 88% retrace from here, double bottom, whatever, and then it runs. Okay, Bulkowski says these patterns can chop a lot, and it's just harder. It's just this is not the optimum entry. Okay, so I wish it was just a simple yes, It is a good time to buy. It is a bad time to buy. I'm going to break it down the best way I can, and it's not optimum entry, but still a ways away from our first target from this entry. Okay. Now on the Bitfinex chart, we hit the 1414 and the 786, and we hit the 382 before dumping down again. Weird, man. All right. So anyway, Luna Thels thinks TA Learnerman Kangs, and y'all tell me about Mario is high and everything is low. DH, man, I turned it down. I thought it was reasonable, and you can ask my IT guy. He was here when I did it on every variation. Went down to 50%. Thing about streaming is it's never, ever going to be perfect, okay? Okay, go. Who's Mr. T in jail? Crypto Cutter, what are you talking about, dude? So, Bud Time Boss, let's go to XRP. I mean, I think we've been like edging. Oh man, we're gonna get to XRP. Here we go, man. What are we hitting as a resistance? You can see it clearly right there. That 200 moving average. Nice run up. Okay. Pretty decent volumes come in. The highest level of volume we've seen technically since the 24th, man. The news. Remember the news of Binance pairs, or not Binance pairs, but XRP pairs on Binance or something. That was that news right there. That was our 618 from the trade setup, right? So though our stop was a little tight on this, it seems like our intentions were good, right? With what we thought about taking the long position, patrons. So whatever, man. Lesson learned about these stops, right? I mean, look, the upsloping support had been broken, but volume wasn't very high either on the selling. But look at right as soon as you hit this horizontal line support, the 15th of December, that's what it was. Extremely large bounce to the upside. Okay, so back above the upsloping support that was incredibly critical, right? Back to July 2017, had to hold above it. We fell out time and time again, and now we're back in it. Wonderful. Okay, so yeah, probably due for some sort of small pullback. I mean, we're just now getting overbought on the 4 hour. 72 right now. Okay, very high spike in positive momentum, the highest level we've seen since Christmas Eve. All right, man. So rivaling Christmas Eve pumps. All right, Santa Claus rally. Everyone's like, where's the Santa rally, man? Are we gonna get one? It's like, yeah, we definitely got one, didn't we? All right. We made cash too on Christmas Eve. Oh my God. So either way, though, you just zoomed out on Ripple, just reiterating the analysis, the channel, anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 on the top. Right, that was back from February 9th, February 18th, and September 22nd. This is also a trade setup down here, 26-cent entry, man. We didn't know we'd catch the windfall like that. My God. But it was primed, the double bottom. But the inverse head and shoulders was here too. And I think Larley had a descending broadening wedge. There were just so many little bullish patterns right there. There was divergence, man. Very cool seeing the coinciding variables play out. And you can have, look, in TA, the beauty is you can both be right, or multiple people can be right with their analysis, and for different reasons, right? Different patterns, different fractals, Elliott wave, whatever. Okay. So anyway, don't do that, man. Don't do it. Party lights, man. Party lights. I wish I could hotkey. I just need to research into it. I gotta look, man. It's just tough, man. With the PC, I have to invest in myself, learning more about this PC world. Dude, I'll tell you, if you want to learn more about PCs, start streaming. Seriously, start streaming, and you'll be good. All right, but jeez, it itches, dude. Yeah, but like with investing in myself, with TA, with doing Patreon stuff, with trying to trade myself, reading, just everything, and trying to live a life, right? It's tough to invest in yourself on that app. This app that's going crazy right now. I just got to learn more about it so I can macro and do things with my hotkeys and stuff like that. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, Ripple, man, upsloping support for a long time, and we looked at the log scale. You want to look at the log scale on Bitstamp? We can do that. Jeez. All right, let me Let's go daily. What does that look like on the daily? That looks terrible. I mean, that just looks like holy crap, man. Okay, so it was saying we better hold this support, this zone here, okay, from 25 cents to 27 cents. That has to be held. You ever break 25 cents, it's going to be pretty quick. It's not going to take long for us to get down to like 14, 15 cents, okay? So just remember how we talking about for 2 months, 5,800 with Bitcoin. You don't want to be playing with Bitcoin on a long, holding Bitcoin below 5,800. Once 5,800 breaks, it's done, man. Just don't be long on it. One would not want to if they didn't want to get wrecked, okay? Because we had that, you know, accumulation trend line we've been seeing since late June. So the Ripple's equivalent, I guess, would be that 24.5, 25 cent range. Okay, don't fall below a quarter. But anyway, man, people could make the argument, you know, like, oh my god, I mean, head and shoulder, man. I don't really feel like it's a head and shoulder, dude. The symmetry isn't there at all, but you're still making lower highs, and you have an upsloping support, which, yeah, you can call it a neckline, whatever you want. But you also have horizontal line support too, and you can see where we broke the upsloping support, we held the horizontal line support for now. All right, but if you zoom in, man, I mean, like, dude, oh my god,
is that a joint?
Hey, Dan and Melissa, thanks for the 2420. King and Queen. Thou Jesus people, what's the temperature up there right now? Like, seriously, it's has it receded any? Has the polar vortex receded? Let's see if we got a radar. I'm really sorry, y'all, about the audio. I can't do anything about it right now. I'm screwed, okay, on the audio. So I turned it down, man. I turned down the audio like crazy amounts. I'll globally do it on the next one, okay? Sorry, y'all. Please just don't hold it against me this time, all right?
I may be dead, but hoping it will BTC will bounce like a boy hitting puberty. Hashtag Macaulay Culkin.
Chick Chabiga. So Michael Jackson. Hoping Bitcoin will bounce like Macaulay Culkin. Jeez, dude, this is still nuts, man. Don't give me this. Don't you be giving me this. Good, I'm glad it's not. Dude, Michael Jackson, man. Thanks for 20, dude. Seriously. Macaulay Culkin's puberty. I didn't get that part. Will bounce like a boy hitting puberty. Did something happen with Macaulay Culkin and Michael Jackson back in the day? If it did, let me know, Chad, so we can broadcast it across the waves, the airwaves, or the web waves. Okay, but Michael Jackson's all in on Bitcoin. All right, if he's all in on it, we have Mr. T's Tea. We have with Irwin Coffee and Tea. We have Michael Jackson. We have TA Learning. We have Don Johnson and Olong Johnson. Magic Carpet Ride, dude. Pretty awesome lineup we have this evening. Thank y'all. Okay, y'all are freaking amazing. But listen to this, man. Listen to the polar vortex, how nuts this is tomorrow. The United States Postal Service said it would suspend deliveries in certain regions on Thursday due to sub-zero temperatures. Service will be interrupted primarily in the Great Lakes region, but the agency said it may decide on more regions Thursday morning. The affected areas are in parts of Michigan, including Detroit, Indiana, Chicago, Central Illinois, Northern Ohio, and Western Pennsylvania. University of Iowa student, that's... Dang, dude! Iowa Jesus peoples. Someone, like, possibly died because they were outside. Over there in Ames, right? Ames, Iowa. Wait, unless that's Iowa State. Hold on. Am I crazy? Or is it Iowa City? Iowa City, Iowa. My bad. Let's see, dang, man. This is crazy, dude. Polar vortex. If you're up north, please stay inside. Seriously. Good God. Minus 37 in Minnesota. Wind chill. But aren't we, we're experiencing, we're definitely experiencing record numbers, record temps, aren't we, up there? We've ever seen. It was like minus 75 or something in North Dakota last night. Or maybe that was wind chill. This is insane, dude. Okay. But global warming, man. Global warming. Crap, man, I got too many tabs open. Jeez. Okay. Michael Jackson. It's so cold you can feel it, probably, right? Good Lord. Alright, so there's your, you know, upsloping support and log scale on the daily, dude. Alright, stepping back July 2017, man. Remember, log scale gives you your percentage change. Okay, percentage change, not price change. If it was a price change, you can't even probably even chart this, just like Bitcoin. You can't even chart it, really, if it's not on log scale and you're zoomed out for the lifespan of the asset. Okay, so log scale is normally appropriate when there's a huge price shift or change, maybe rapidly, but over an extreme amount of time, right? So rapid increase in price in a pretty short period of time, but that's why we'd probably log scale in this situation for the overall chart. Right? See, like that, man, doesn't really do justice. Percentage change. That helps. Anyway. That's it, man. Okay, man, okay. Here is your XLMT BTC it was requested. What's that, man? That happens to be a descending triangle, a bear pole, bear flag combination into a descending triangle. How disgusting is that, man? That's like, that's like a bearish kung fu combo, right? Man, disgusting. All right, a measure move, man, we can do it.
Is that a joint?
Have time to look at ZIL/BTC or ETH for an entry, my friend?
Hey, Gabriel, man, thanks for the 420 contribution. You're putting me in a rock and a hard place, deciding which one. Well, we hit that 1618 on Ethereum, and that was kind of a good. That was like your best spot. I don't know, man. Like, I like Bitcoin. We liked Ripple too until Ripple fell out of that upsloping support, but then it just double bottomed off the horizontal line supports shortly after falling out. Ethereum, I don't know. I mean, like, I get it. I just didn't see too much promise. Hold on, let me so we can go back to it. But yeah, man. Well, look, thanks, dude. So that measure move, dude.
Sorry, my friend Michael was troll tipping. He needs to remember he was born in the USA.
Born in the USA. I bet money our stream would get taken down so fast if I played that, dude. Dude, Bruce Springsteen, thanks for the $20, man. Thanks, Kings, man. Wow. Much love, dude. Okay. I wish there was a way to distort my audio to make it sound like I'm screwing up on a VHS. Y'all know that weird noise it makes, or it used to make, when you'd like you press play and it'd be like, like it would just sound weird and distorted. Looking for a sound effect like that. Okay. Really, in this situation, I don't know. I mean, maybe it would have been more appropriate to start the triangle here than here. I get that it all kind of lines up. How's that off like that? There we go. That's much better. So I'm trying to make this a little bit more pinpoint. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, dude, that's like perfect, man. That's freaking perfect. Okay, so yeah, there's like a 1, 2, 3 touch points on the top and just one and a few down here, right? But there's really only one reaction low, honestly, because a reaction low is confirmed once you hit the top of the pattern again, right? So this is one reaction low, 2 reaction lows. All right, so since then we fell all the way. Dude, we got so close, did we not, to that measured move, this pattern? But what stalled us? What made us stop selling? Well, besides being incredibly oversold, 14.49. So we bounced there. Bitcoin probably had a lot to do with it. When Bitcoin started rallying a little bit, I think everything else in the market stalled at selling too. So decent amount of volume came in, but the way I have this marked is from your major low, most previous major low, to your most previous major high. That is the way we would get our fib extensions in this situation. 24.48. We're reversing our price action right around that area. It's good, man. Thanks for helping us kind of see why we're turning things around there. There's no other reason why we would reverse our price action in this area besides the proper fib extension plotted, okay? Because look, man, there's nothing here. You're in limbo now, okay? Twig and thatch everywhere, all right? A little bit of those wicks will be right near that 1414, so I don't know if XLM to BTC is done selling off, and I do think maybe at this point we could probably anchor 1 and 2, or 1 and 2 here to 3 to give ourselves a downsloping channel. But for now we're sticking with the fractals, keeping it simple, bread and butter, until we get some more price action, okay? But hey, man, descending triangles played out very, very close to that measurement of 2273 with a low of 2344. Not bad, man. Not bad. There you go, dude. No bueno, man. Yeah, dude, we can go to Zilliqa. Dude, I'm freaking digging this, man. If I have to deal with 3 less monitors, I think I'll be alright, man. I think y'all will too. I think everyone is okay, right, with it. Alright, man. So what does Zilliqa do? Look, man, I really like this downsloping channel. 1 and 2 on the bottom, the 3 on the top. Look at the heart line respect we got on the way down, and then we finally got through it and just went sideways. Not much structure at all. Just crap. But then we, you can see we broke out. If we break out, it's like, all right, well, what's going on? What's the resistance? Well, we had another downslope resistance, right? 1 and 2 on the top and just 1 on the bottom. Look at the heart line respect, right? We broke out. And where is the target of these bump and runs? The bump and run target right here, 698. We're very close. Very close. That's why this is plotted right there. Okay, that's the top of your bump and run. Okay, and we've done bump and run education here. But this is a perfect example, all right? When you break a downsloping resistance, your first target, now you can fib, that's fine, people fib all the time, but if you want to use Bulkowski says the target is the top anchor point of the downsloping resistance, which would be right here at 688, 689, whatever it is. All right, I think it's just a little bit, sorry, right there. When you zoom in a little bit more, it's just, so that's one way to look at it. And then your second target, you do have to pull out your fibs. You go from the high, okay, the high of the pattern, right, the channel, to the low. Your secondary target for these bump and runs, 1272. Okay, I don't know if we'll get there, but if we do break that overhead resistance, we could have an opportunity. Why is that? Why, Ray, can we get that or more? Well, once you break overhead resistance, there's nothing there to the upside or downside. There's no consolidation. It's twig and thatch. So if this thing wanted to run, if the market let it, it could easily run, okay? If for a trade, it really could, man, because there's just nothing there to keep you down. All right, so it's like a pretty interesting on Zilliqa, right? Interesting, and I think at this point now, since we've got so many little swing highs and lows, right? Will we anchor here? looks like it. It's like 4 touch points. Jeez. Not bad, man. Okay, that's off. So there you go, man. There you go. Your little bump and run on Zilliqa. Gabriel, thanks again, man, for the 420. Does this satisfy you? Alright, man. Alright, let me, yeah, I know, ear rape, Andy, I know, for the Mario. Dude, I can't help it right now, okay? Can't help it. Mario's your text notification. Nice, Crypto Trucker. Man, what's up, dude? Super loud. See, you know what? I'm about to just... My jar's gonna get cleared out, y'all, okay? I'm gonna turn this down. Sorry. It's just like, I'm really not doing it. Like, I tried. And this honestly could be turning into a rising wedge, which isn't good. Just give me a second. It's like loading. Alright. Oh my god. What a day, man. What a freaking day. Winding down. Currently 12:12 Eastern. Make a wish, you Easterners. Okay. Of course it crashed. What's new on Stream Elements? Overlays crashing. Good lord, it's a... We'll get to the bottom of this, man. Dude, Stream Elements has like the crappiest server or something. It's always been like this, no matter what PC I have. If I try to make an augmentation, it's terrible, dude. Oh, look, it crashed again, man. Look. Twice now. What did you... Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Just give me the stupid reload. Alright, I'm going to turn it down. I'm turning down the, what's it called? Master volume. Chat. 3, 2, 1. Alright, it's saved. Okay, someone test it out if they want. Doesn't really matter. But now the Mario noise shouldn't ruin your eardrums or your stream experience, okay? Titan Boss, can you get a wrench too? I don't know, man. I normally give wrenches to people who I see a lot in chat, who are active, who contribute a lot of good information to the stream, whether it's valuable information, like someone keeps talking about what they're seeing, hey, recommending good charts, whatever. Okay. News, events, just stuff, man. All right. So if you're around enough, I see you. I'm definitely gonna know. All right. Do I know Brucey does spiritual? Spiritual what, dude? No one says they just do spiritual. Spiritual. Oh, yeah. What's up, Damien, man? Been a while? All's well with me. It's really well with me now. But, yeah, man, we're good. Everything's working as it should, man. Thank God. Will the Bulls diverge or the Bears converge, Andy? It's a good question, man. 1G Project says winter is here. That's so cliche, man, okay? So cliche. Glitch Hop and Altcoin Thursday? Me. I don't think Glitch Hop is... Hop. I've never heard this in my life until right now. Chat. Oh, dude, can't because it's not really 80s at all. Now, I was giving it a shot because you never know, but unfortunately, it's 80s week. I'll be happy to give it a shot when 80s week ends, all right? Got to stick to the theme somewhat, right? Got to be loyal to the genre of theme. Oh yeah, CNBC said buy Mitch Ray TA coin. Yeah, man. Waves platform. Holy crap, man.
Forget the future of electric cars. Doc wants to know thy lord's thoughts on Tesla 920 million payment due.
What is going on, dude? Why is the audio not going down? It's like I want to talk to the Stream Elements experts, but that's me. And it's not working. Marty McFly. Thanks for the test, man. Dude. Thank you, dude. For the ongoing support, dude. This contributions. Freaking love you, man. Thank you. Seriously. I'm very, very grateful. But he says, forget the future of electric cars. What are my thoughts on Tesla's 920 million payment due? I thought they just got more. No, that was Netflix. Netflix took on more debt. Well, as you ask, man, I'm sure they'll find a way, right, to figure it out. Okay, so the charade can just continue on a little bit longer. All right. What did Tesla do? Well, after its run, we had that ascending broadening wedge, got rid of it, whatever. Just getting a little busy on the screen. That partial rise right here.
Do you want to touch me?
Joanne Jett. Hold on. Joanne. Oh, it feels so good! But, that girl looked good. Good and terrible. Okay. Thanks, Joanne Jett, for the $6.90 or the 690 pennies. Nah, not even like back in the day. Not my type at all. Not my type. But thank you. And I pity the fool. Or something. Tubular. Bodacious. Elon Musk. Alright, dude, so what's happening? Continuing to upslope, right? The only reason this hadn't been touched, look, man, like I was talking about earlier, this is your marijuanas and Ambien double bottom, your Adam and Eve, or this is when Elon went on Joe Rogan and smoked his out a joint, and this is when he tweeted about the Ambien and stuff. So Adam and Eve, marijuanas and Ambien. All right, whatever. The double bottom was beautiful, and we've since sold off, but we're pivoting, making higher lows than our previous lows for now. We're pivoting off the bottom trend line, the historical trend line that extends back to February 2016, but this channel stems back to 2014. All right, first anchor point up there, yep, February 2014. So still holding on, man, still holding. It's that Vince Vaughn meme, you know, when he's got the cigarettes, being a gymnast or whatever. So we'll see how it goes, but just looks like, hold on, man, wait a second. You hold on a second. Dang. All right. I was getting my hopes up. It just looks like a little miniature downsloping channel that's being very well respected. I was looking for a wedge, but no wedge. All right, looks pretty freaking simple right here. You can extend it out too. Get a few more touch points. That's perfect though. That's freaking perfect, dude. All right. So, you know, the shorter term, we could zoom in and talk about, hey man, just down sloping in our consolidation, 4-hour bullish divergence. We had daily bullish divergence, I believe. Yep, daily and, daily RSI and MACD bullish divergence down here. All right. But look up here. Look at the bearish divergence up here, how well that played out. Boom. So channel bound, what if we retrace? Probably going to retrace, and we could probably see some pretty strong resistance at $330. All right, up here, 325, 330, depending on when we get there, moving target. All right, so not Joanne Jett, but Marty McFly, dude. Get to the DeLorean. Get to the chopper. That's also 80s. I can get to the chopper now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. But look, man, everything makes sense here. Okay, the upsloping historical trend. You have a right-angled and descending broadening formation, which is a bullish continuation pattern. Think of it kind of like an ascending triangle. Created our anchor point. We double bottomed. We've run up. We did not quite hit that top trend line for the fourth time. We got so close, right? So close. Measure move of this pattern, just the widest area. Is very easy from the March 29th low all the way to any high, right? The August 3rd high. That's how you measure it. So if we ever broke this 386 area on high volume, we could have a very, very nice run on our hands, and it could be a very nice trade. Okay. Anyway. Do you even harmonic, bro, Alex? Yeah. Metals runs. Incredible, dude. Gold is Momo has shifted. I've been talking about it for months on that one, right? Can we look at gold? Breakout or fake out, Danny? We look gold again. Everyone's wanting to see gold now, man. But I remember we were looking at gold before and no one cared. Everyone laughed at us. They laughed at us. That's not it. All right. Okay, man. Just zooming out. Oh, I love this, dude. It's so smooth. There are never any issues right now. This has been a flawless stream on PC. Okay. Momo shift. I'm talking about it again. Potential, inverse, slanted, complex head and shoulders pattern. The lower lows, the lowest low, now higher lows. Trying to run to hit that neckline at 1350 area. But from your major, zooming in, from your major swing high to swing low, we have just hit the 78.6% retrace, a very deep retrace. We also had a small little fractal too. We broke out of the channel we were in. We formed a descending triangle, and the measured move of this, the widest areas. Okay, just move it up a little bit. There you go. Sorry, from the breakout, right? Had to adjust. It was all hypothetical. From the breakout, the measured move was 1317, currently sitting at 1319. Nice. Nice, man. Alright, so that's it, dude. We've wicked off it, and we're just kind of dojiing right now on the daily. Okay, so again, the neckline to break is 1350 or so. Okay, that's it. And the reason why the measured move is so large is because if you look left, what happens? There's no resistance on the way up, just like there was no support on the way down. Get it? So when you finally break overhead resistance, it could be a very smooth cruise up to the next level where there is resistance, which could be 1525. Yes, 1525. Twig and thatch both ways. You can treat it like a freaking wormhole. Okay. Anyway, there you go, Danny, man. What's up, B-Slice, man? Sorry, I'm way behind on chat. Oh, bandana, Melissa. I just got it, dude. This is how far I am. Far I am back on chat. Deal looks good, Renslayer. Good. Looks good, Jason. Awesome. He fell for the graphic, Tara. Yes! That's what we're going for. I think we got another victim, too. But since I've increased the staticky-ness, everyone's freaked out, man. Or woman in this situation, talking to Tara. Charlie's fine. Peter says vid quality is great. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Jeez, I'm so behind, dude. Never trust a Gartley, Andy. Alright, dude. I think you said that before. We'll see, man. Make you eat crow. Remember, Andy said never trust a Gartley. Mitchell Bosworth. Oh, yeah. I need to do the Boss, man. The Boss. Dude, I watched that 30 for 30. That guy was a freaking trip, man. It would have been so fun to see college football that season, or those seasons when he was there. What's up, Chaz, dude? Chaz Garcia. Stay your chocolate. Oh, yeah. Zachary got me that clip. I gotta implement that in my stream deck. Dude, I'm so behind. Oh, my God. I'm on Olong Johnson area. Dude, I gotta zoom. I'm sorry, y'all. I missed chat. That's Miami Vice out there, America's #1 TV show, IPTOP. It's the day after tomorrow. Aloha. Yes. Oh my god, dude. Now I'm in the weather part. I'm sorry, y'all. Mine to moon. Hello. Recorded in the future? Yeah, in VHS future. Okay.
I want candy.
Wow. I want candy. Yeah, man. Okay, well, if you want candy, I got one word for you. Diabetes. Sorry, man. But yeah, I forgot. It's okay. It's okay. And if you want candy, we don't have candy, but we do have Thin Mints. We have Thin Mints at our disposal. So there you go, dude. Candy or Thin Mints. Which you gonna pick, man? You want diabetes or Thin Mints or both? Okay, man. Whatever. But you get it, dude. You get it. Bow Wow Wow. And I thought Bow Wow Wow was Lil Bow Wow was definitely from like the early 2000s or something. I don't know, man. We'll see. Okay. Will Bitcoin crash down to 1,000 in the next 3 months? Ton? When? No. Probably not. Probably freaking not. It won't. Remixes of classic rock, Tyler? I feel like that would be a huge sacrament. Wait. It would be sacrilege to play those during 80's week if they're remixes, right? How to send money to me? Weird. It's weird what you say. There's a link in the description below. Okay, so Fairy got. Thank you, Fairy got it. Is this live, Sticky? Nah, man, this is not live, dude. We're screwed. We're screwed. Girls just want to have fun. Next is Fate. Well, you want to have fun too because you're on Twitch. You want to change the lights up. Hit it, dude. Change the lights, man. Make them crazy colors, dude. All right. We just change the blue, whatever. Sorry, I caught up on chat, so I'm good here. All right. What time is it? Well, we're a little late, but it's time for your local on the Lades. Let's go to Bitcoin. All right. Gold, baby, gold. So awesome. Keep it up. But hey, man, you know what? What does this mean? Accumulation? Why are people accumulating? Just layering in to gold to protect themselves from a 10-year market cycle that could be ending soon. Just saying, man. People getting ready. Composite operator, getting in on this, getting ready before gold spikes maybe in the coming year or two. Just remember slow stuff, man. This is 2013 back here. Okay, so this is slow going. Anyway, sorry. Beautiful though. Riding those amazing like waves, man. Not much has happened with Bitcoin though, really. Remove that. Okay, there you go. Yeah, man. The Gartley still. We have a Gartley warning. Gartley warning is in effect. We'll see if your house gets hit with a Gartley. Okay. But if it hits your house, then you're not going to get destruction. You're going to get green candles. Okay. What's under the cap? My head and hair. What's under your cap, man? It's a bud time. Montamin, hi. Can I tell you about how I got into TA? Yeah, it's really not that spectacular of a story. I got out of college. My dad is big in the markets, like in terms of, you know, investing. He's not a trader by any means, but takes positions. Hello?
All Myers. Any chance Neo is a good buy except the fact Bitcoin is a good buy?
Oh, interesting. Blue Apex. Sorry, dude. And you're just blue in chat, I bet, right, man? Ah, my ears. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it and we'll figure it out, okay? I'm sorry. Dude, I changed the master volume and it didn't do anything. Like, nothing. I changed all the variations, did nothing. Nothing's working to turn the audio levels down on the alert box. Nothing. Did that not save it all? Oh, that's right. I did not save it, man. I don't know, man. The more I look at this, the more it just looks ugly. I mean, it's just starting to look really ugly, man. Let me just go. I guess I'm just going to go and look at it on my other chart, or this chart. We'll just replot it together, okay? Because there's two schools of thought here, okay, on this one. All right, the way I had it was just the horizontal line supports. Okay, so you got a multitude of these little supports, right? And we're just bouncing off them. Okay, you fall below 66, or sorry, $6.69, whatever, 666 cents, whatever. We talked about yesterday as well. I'm saying this like weird, but the schools of thought are. You can clearly see we had our rally, our run up, right? We're in a clear downtrend right now. Extremely bearish trend, right? So the trend is not your friend if you're trying to be bullish right now, but you're holding support, which is fine. Something else I hate about this on NEO is like we had a run up, we had a higher high, and now we've broken down. And we're making lower highs than our previous highs over and over and over again. There's no demand. So eventually, this variable could break this support and dump pretty hard. Okay, and maybe we could get a good entry down at $5.44. But just remember, with NEO, the US dollar, any kind of US dollar pair in crypto, if Bitcoin does well, it's probably going to do well too. It's probably going to feel those effects and run up. Okay, so. But anyway, the way we look at it is a possible potential swing trade, okay? A range-bound trade. Where we've got, where's it right here? What's happening? How are y'all making that happen? The party lights. Alright, so you've got resistance there, and you also have resistance here, okay? So, areas where we could sell off is at $7.64 and $8. I mean, yes, of course, you could go higher. Okay, but you just gotta see what makes the most sense, right? For your resistance points to take your exit, right? So if you're down here, I mean, this takes critical thinking. It's not just, there's not just one answer to this, right? If your entry is down here, somewhere, you'd have a stop set up, right? So you could buy in at $6.84 and sell at $7.64. That's a 3.53 to 1 reward to risk. Trying to make it the same. All right, same entry, same stop, and then you could take a secondary level of profit at $8, right? 4 cents. And then if you want, you can actually set yourself up a third target, which I don't really do. Let's just see if you want. You could swing for the fences on that last target, ride the wave if it's to run up, and just try to sell up that December 23rd high, $8.65. But the thing is, it seems just based on the way the price action's working that a dump could happen very easily. Okay, so just keep your eyes on NEO to dump because of the pattern. But again, anytime we analyze an S coin or an altcoin, we look at Bitcoin first and analyze it, and it's got that harmonic and stuff that could play out, but obviously nothing's a sure thing in trading or in on the charts. So that's why we have stop losses. All right, so there's ways to think about it right now. I mean, it's not a good entry. Okay, right now technically your entry, I don't know, you could have 691 was probably it too. now it's just, where's the demand, the volume, anything? There's just nothing going on right now. Okay, so you get stopped out, who cares, man? Like, it's really not that big a deal. That's like a 20-something cent range. You get stopped out, tight stop. Okay, done, son. Okay. Anyway, but this is for the. It's like, look, man. This dude is not necessarily good price action in a bear trend. But something else that could be said about Neomin, and it's just down sloping channel, right? Your anchor points down here and here. Okay, we broke that, but really the thing is, you've got these up here that could probably be included. We could probably go. Let's go to what was it? Let me check real quick. Since we're already on this, I have to alt tab for my Discord now. So let's Thanks, Jason, man. Just reading what you're saying, dude. Thanks, Jason, man. Really appreciate that, dude. That's awesome, man. And thanks for the feedback. Let me know. All right. Means a lot, dude. Okay. I was looking for a particular chart. I did on log scale with Neo, I think, last night, and then the Patreon chat. Where is this, dude? Did I do it? Am I out of my mind, man? Just give me a sec. And was it Neo? I'm just gonna investigate. I had it, but I didn't save it. Wow, maybe go on the. Oh, that's it, man. Probably. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go to Neo. Daily on Bittrex on log scale. Holy crap. On log scale. Okay, look at Neo. Alright, yeah, like whatever. You had just a nice upslope channel. You finally started forming some structure. This really like did meet the criteria. It was weird. This one right here, this harmonic, it retraced too hard. And then went and made an 88.6% retrace from X to A. Normally you want to retrace between 38% and 50%, and then retrace 78% of the way. Let me pull it up and show you. I mean, this was another Gartley, right? And it hit, I think, a 50% retrace, not a 62%. So we hit one target. Get that up one more time. Sorry, I don't know. Like, this is why I need my own thing, so I don't have to like look in Google every time. Yeah, okay, right. Remember, just like right here. So this log scale, which really might not be anything at all. It doesn't matter. It wasn't valid, but it's still a harmonic in a way because the way it retraces X, A, B, C, D, right? From X to A, okay, but from X to A, the retrace, 62% retrace, right? We got a 62% retrace, right? So you think Gartley ran up from A to B, ran up a 63% retrace, right? Between 382 and 886. Did it, man. Did it. But then we broke down. And instead of hitting a 786 like we should have, we went down and hit an 886 down here. And so don't give up hope on harmonics just because they go down a little bit further. Because look what happened. From your B to C, we retraced 157%. And right here, between your 113% and 1618, you're 161.8% retrace. we hit that. So that 1618 entry was here, even though it was an 88.6% retrace. So remember, there's a lot of fluctuation on D, so you got to be mindful and vigilant, okay? Just understand, don't give up. Okay. Anyway, the reversal happened from C to D, 50% retrace. So 382 was hit, but now the 618. Okay. Even when the trend reversed. And here's there it is, man. What ushered in the beginning of the end for Neo? It happened to be some sort of slightly off bullish Gartley pattern. Only one thing off, but hit the criteria of the B to C extension. Okay, so these things can usher in reversals. Wow, man. All right, so cool. All right, I just wanted to show y'all what it looks like for Neo on log scale. All right, you zoom in a little bit more. The downtrend since 2017, January 2018. Excuse me. It's been selling ever since. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Could be setting up for lower lows. Right here, look. Excuse me, 75% trend line of the equidistant channel over and over and over again. All right, is it time to sell off? Make lower lows? I'll tell you this, on log scale, there's that support back from July of 2017 that we did not touch. We did not touch it in December. Maybe we could be setting up to touch $4.77 or $4.51, right? After that, though, sorry, man, nothing. Absolutely nothing down here. Twig and thatch. Be careful. These altcoins, man, they had a very nice run. And I think it's naivete to believe that something so speculative, these projects that don't make any money and they don't have plans to make any money, a lot of them don't. How could you expect them to not go to zero at some point, okay? Or they just bleed out, die out, and that's it, right? Projects. Anyway, so. There's 103 people tuned in right now, and I've been live for an hour and a half. Might be wrapping it up. Party lights. Chat's broken. On stream. Yeah, man, dude. I posted earlier. Restream's having a ton of issues right now. Okay, tremendous amount of issues. They're saying the system's down, it's being bugged out, and yeah, it says there's the noises are loud. As soon as I get off stream, I'm gonna work on it. Okay. Chat is broken. I don't even see what chat's saying anymore. I have to pull up my YouTube chat. Hold on. I'm going to exit out of Restream and pull it back up and see if that helps. That works. My bad, y'all. It's broken again. Huh. Things online now. Restarting one more time. Should be good now, I guess. Dude, it's broken. It's broken, dude. Nothing I can do. Gosh. Thanks, Restream. I've never actually seen them be broken before, but they actually had a message up. So. Yep, only Twitch is working. YouTube's broken. Hopefully that's not updated. Dang, man. 68 likes? What happened? What happened, y'all? Nothing we can do. I guess this market is done. That's good, man. That's good. Sentiment's gone, right? People stop watching. That's a good sentiment. That's good for me to know that this thing might be making a big move soon. Okay, volatility might be coming back. Good. It happened again. Dude, this happened in August, September too. The same stuff, dude. People just stop caring. Oh my god, it's over, man. Whatever. I'm done with crypto, man. And then the volatility picks up, and then everyone comes back. It's like cyclical, whatever. Okay, dude, let's see the Bullish Gartley works out. But thanks so much, y'all, for the likes, the love, the contributions, man. Really appreciate those contributions tonight. Everything as 80's week is in full force. We're gonna keep it going, all right? So we'll be back tomorrow at some time. So until next time, respect the TA. Hey, Dan, man, sorry I didn't see that. Yeah, here's your hot, dude. Here's your hot. Nothing you can chart. I tried anchoring here 1 and 2. It doesn't work. There's nothing makes sense really at this point. One thing I can tell you that makes a lot of sense is from your high to low, we hit the 2618 fib extension, and that is where we dumped. Is it not, man? The 2618, your fib extension is the only thing you have. There's nothing else out there in outer space except your 2618, okay? So tremendously high run, and we can fib from your low to high. We have cracked the 382. Expect 29 sats, expect 24 sats, and probably more, okay? Hot is nothing special. It doesn't make money. It doesn't do anything. It was a trade. The trade's over. They pulled the rug. This thing can bleed out for weeks, okay? Just saying. But that's awesome, man. Great little spike to the upside. This lasted for weeks, right? A few weeks. So that's it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, dude. And you and Melissa. And again, I'll be back tomorrow. Video.